Now, you're on to talk about AB 495. I want to point out you're having a rally on Tuesday at the Capitol in Sacramento. Tell us what AB 495 is.
Yeah, first of all, Larry, your listeners are not going to believe what I'm about to say. AB 495 is the most egregious law that has been crafted that we've ever seen in our 35 years of tracking Sacramento closely. This is a bill that, if passed by Newsom, will literally allow, quote, a caregiver to administer custody or care to any child that is left behind, so to speak, or abandoned due to Donald Trump's ICE practices. It was crafted by a assembly woman there in Sacramento to protect children, so she says. But when you dig down into it, we got some of the best legal minds in America doing that, and they've done it for us. And, Larry, it's unbelievable. All you have to do is download an affidavit online. You can fill out the child's name that you want to take custody of, and you are to provide your name, no identification required, no license required, no social security number required. You go to the school. You can there give to the authorities this request form, and you can take custody of a child. And in a box, there's a box right there. I'm looking at the form. I'm actually looking at it now. You can check the box if you're the person, and you can say, I tried to reach the parents and was not able to contact them. I'm here to assume custody. Again, the whole motive is supposed to be to provide care for an undocumented family or parents that have been removed. The system already has that in place. So we're upset about this because it is the ultimate robbery of parental rights. The person does not have to have a background check. They do not have to be related, Larry. It could be a neighbor across the street from you who pulls this stunt in public school regarding your daughter or your son. And that's why some, I know Charlie Kirk and others have mentioned it as California's state legalization of trafficking. It's absolutely unbelievable. So we're going to gather together in Sacramento on August 19th. I'm asking a minimum of 5,000 people to be there, and we are going to have a rally, and we are going to demand that Newsom veto this very ill and sick bill, 495.
Pastor Jack, the argument is the law is so poorly written, it allows anybody to manipulate the form and become a child's quote-unquote caregiver. Pedophiles, sex traffickers could use the form to gain physical possession of a child. You've got to be kidding.
Larry, I wish we were kidding. I wish it was April 1st today for you and I to be talking. This is no joke. And every one of your listeners, if you are with any ability whatsoever to go to Sacramento, this is our last stand. Because, Larry, you know how the system works here in this supermajority. The Democrats have just rubber-stamped this all the way through. And the 19th is important because that's the day it goes to Newsom's desk. Our last stand to protect our public school kids, our children, is to just pressure Newsom to veto this. And it's sicker than sick. And there's great minds that have been, again, researching this law, and it is atrocious. Larry, you know, you and I have been standing against such things for decades. This is the worst of the worst, and it's all being proclaimed in the name of helping a child who has had their parents ripped from their life by President Donald Trump's ICE. And there are already protective services for such things. But it's taking the situation of ICE and it's really, really blown it up. But the issue is this. I'm not going to name the attorney's name, but he's nationally known. He told me, he said, it's as though a very, very low IQ pedophile wrote this bill. I think that is stunning for somebody to say that a low IQ pedophile has written this bill. And the California Democrats up in Sacramento have just rubber-stamped this all the way through. We're going to do everything we can to stop it.
Pastor Jack, I suspect that the people defending the bill will say, look, it's you guys It's you MAGA people that accuse Joe Biden of having lost track of 300,000 illegal alien children. We're just now trying to give some sort of mechanism so that those children can be found, A, and B, can be put in the care of people who are responsible. How dare you now get on us for trying to do something about a problem that you say Joe Biden created?
Yeah. So how dare us do that when this bill, AB 495, opens the door to every or any child, Larry, any child. It doesn't have to be an immigrant or an illegal alien child. It's any child. And here's the deal. In the paperwork, the parents of the child do not have to be notified that someone is there to pick up the child by school authorities. It's not required that the school notify the parents. This is unbelievable.
So, Pastor Jack, this is an Assembly Bill, 495. Where is it in the process?
It's all but through to the end. It's going to make it through either today or Monday, and then it goes to the governor's desk. That's why the rally is strategically being held up in Sacramento on Tuesday the 19th, because on the 19th, probably at or around noontime, the bill will go to Newsom's desk, and then it's up to him. Now, Larry, I know that guy is one bizarre individual, but there have been times, Larry, that we have put the pressure on him, and he's backed off. And so we're hoping that happens again.
Pastor Jack, we have 30 seconds left. My feeling is he will back off, not because he doesn't like the bill or believe in it, but because he wants to run for president. Right. It is so crazy. He's now trying to position himself as something less than a California crazy and more of a centrist Democrat. So I got a feeling the pressure will, in fact, work.
Yeah, listen, that's what you hit the nail on the head. He is a true politician. If you put the pressure on him, he'll change his colors. He'll change his spots. He wants that presidency. You know that, Larry. I know that. And let's just remind the rest of the nation.
What time is the rally, and where is it exactly?
9 a.m., Capitol Steps. We got the permit for 8 hours. Starts at 9 a.m. Okay, and we've got a great lineup of speakers.
We're going to have to leave it there. Thank you so much, Pastor Jack. God bless.
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.